This is the head gate that we built for the calves. Got probably about 3 hours and $30 into it.
One thing I've started doing to help gentle the calves and so they learn their names is I pick some fresh alfalfa and I give them a sprig of it and say their name. Buttercup always is first. Carnation, Carnation, Rose, Buttercup, Buttercup, Daisy. I just cleaned out our trough. I just washed it out with a brush. Now the float valve is filling up. Float valve is working pretty well for us. We like it. Carnation, Carnation, good girl.
We're going to build a headlock for the calves so we have some way to secure them if we need to do checkups or give them shots or whatnot. We got some lumber and we got a plan, my highly engineered blue paper towel drawing. It's a blueprint because it's on blue paper. It's 2x4 Jenga.
Stacy's getting ready to dig the hole for the post, and he appears to have an audience.
This is the head gate that we built for the calves. Got probably about 3 hours and $30 into it. We used 4 8-foot 2x4s, some galvanized hardware, and then the fence posts we already had. So we put it together. We're just going to leave it out here for them to get used to for a little while before we start training them to it. We may have to make some modifications. I'm not sure this opens up quite wide enough, but we'll see. We'll give it a try, we'll let you know.
We put up the headlock yesterday just so that they could get familiar with it, and they have been up to it and tried to chew things off of it. We also put a bucket with some hay and some grain in the bottom. Buttercup was the first to find the grain. So now Buttercup, Rose, and Daisy have all found the grain in the bucket on the other side of the headlock. I'll have to work on training them some more, but right now they're just getting familiarized with it. I don't know about you, but as a farmer, we are completely obsessed with the weather. So we are really excited to get an awesome weather station on our property. And it was put up by Washington State University as part of their Ag Weather Net. Go Cougs. They also have a lot of weather stations all over Washington State, some in Oregon, I think some in Idaho. It updates every 15 minutes to the internet. It does air temperature, soil temperature, rainfall, wind speed, and direction. So thank you, Washington State University and Ag Weather Net. If you are anywhere in the Northwest, I would highly recommend you check them out. We have one of the California quail that decided to come survey our work progress in the shop today. We'll leave the doors open and it should hop down and just walk out. We also decided to use our horse trailer as a place to store things by the cow corral. I got my hay, I got my grain, I got shavings, I got the supplements now all together. As you can see, our grass is growing really well. We need to do some haying hopefully this coming week. Once they get another couple weeks old, we'll start letting them out into more lush pasture at minimum times to continue to make sure that their tender stomachs are doing well with it. We'd been in Spokane most of the day, and when we came home we found that our calves had had a little fun with our gate. This red gate normally is sitting on these little hinges, and evidently they must have got bored and lifted it up because we weren't here midday to let them out to do a little grazing and to give them some attention. I hope you guys had a good time. I'm glad we had this other gate closed.
So the calves lifted this gate off its hinges today, and as you can see, both the hinge pins face up. Normally I don't like to do that. Normally I like to have one up and one down, but this gate was free 99. The hinges have actually been welded to it, so you can't clamp them on. And using the screw-in type hinge pins, I really couldn't position one up, one down. What I'm going to do to keep them from lifting it off again is I'm going to run a wire from the upper gate hinge down to the lower hinge pin. I just rigged a wire from the top down to the bottom. It makes it so it can't be lifted off.